living, when I was growing up, all my father and my mother showed me was how to serve God, to serve God, to have the fear of God. Yeah? That was all I know all through my life. So as I was on social media, I met this unfortunate short man devil, Generape. I thought, oh, I'm as a Celestian. This is a young guy doing wonderful things online. You know, he preaches, he does everything. I'm a supporter of, you know, God's work. Let me put it that way. And being a Celestian, am I communicating? I supported him. When I joined the platform, let me not exaggerate. It was just 10 people that was watching him. Nobody knew him. But when I joined this platform, I started sharing. I started, you know, talking about him online, sharing to people. I supported him wholeheartedly. Genuinely. As time goes on, some of my sisters that were close to me, they started telling me, do I know this guy? I said, oh yeah, I know him online, and with the way he talks, he's a good guy. Yeah? Now, I'm sorry, I'm going somewhere, please. Don't be in a rush. I have your time today. Yeah? Now, as time goes on, 2 of my sisters called me one day, auntie, with evidence. They sent me an evidence. This is one of the lady lives in America. She was looking up to God for pregnancy. She now sent me a message that fateful night. She said, because when I'm with you, I don't doubt you. That's why I don't have friends. I have lovers. I have people that I love. Everybody is my friend. Yeah? Because if I want to be with you, I don't want to doubt you. Mo, Fema, I don't want to be avoiding, maybe she's the one doing me. I want to be with you wholeheartedly. So when my sister sent me that message, this lady was married with her husband in America. This stupid Olusha Wenmoko, he was asking the lady out. If he was only asking the lady out, I would say, okay, fair enough. He told the lady that the lady should get him 1 truck of cement. 1 truck of cement. That if the lady gets him 1 truck of cement, the lady is going to be pregnant. The lady told me with evidence. Meanwhile, the lady was even pregnant, but she didn't tell anybody. You know, Nigerian, when we are seeking God's face for, you know, for pregnancy, we keep it till it's ripe. Not knowing that the lady was even pregnant before I started inviting her to the platform, but she kept it away from all of us. Why the lady reported him to me was because the lady said, I was even pregnant. This man will call me at night, you know, making videos with me. And he said, if I want to be pregnant, I have to buy 1 truck. When I mean 1 truck, you know those long lorry, 1 truck of cement. He is now telling the lady that, I know you cannot buy it. You have to send me the money. Am I communicating? When the lady told me, I trusted this guy to the extent that, this is a guy that he will be in his church. He will be telling people in his church, we watch him live. This is not hearsay. We watch him live. He will be telling people in his church that If I see any one of you dating anybody in this church, if I see any one of you dating yourself, I will disgrace you. I will send you out of this church, and you will know what I'm saying. You know, somebody that is always saying that, you will think is the most honest person. So when the lady told me with evidence, the fact that I saw that evidence, I never believed that lady. These are my little sisters on social media. Am I communicating? Do you know what I did? I disregarded that lady. I said she made it up that she's lying. Up to today, that was the reason I didn't speak with that lady. Am I communicating? That is not the bone of contention. I cut that lady off. Immediately, I called this guy. I said, Daddy me, Daddy me. The fact that I'm older than him, I gave him that respect, because don't let us lie. Pastor Jerry Loruko, it doesn't work that way. Oh, call me Bayen. Yeah? I called him immediately. I said, this girl, block out. She wants to put you in trouble. Block her. She wants to put you into trouble. He said, what the girls did. I told him, this man, he can cry for Africa. He started crying. Fear short people. Pastor Jerry is short, but he's the #1 short person that I've seen that is honest and straightforward. Am I communicating? He started crying. He said, if not for you, I don't get close to all these ladies. This is what I get. He cried. I said, Daddy, she can't, those, they are my sisters. That's one went. Different stories. Today is not the time for story. But let me now tell you. There was a day, yeah? You know, I used to do all this weekdays services. He was having his weekday service. The people that supplies him water, they brought that water. Yeah? I know they brought that water. When he climbed the pulpit, he said, I have been fasting on this water for the past 7 days. This water has been in the altar for 7 days. So, you have to buy this water. This water is going to give you pregnancy. This water is going to do this. How did I know? The service was delayed. I was not telling them, people are online, people are waiting. What is wrong? Why are you not coming online? He said, the person that was supposed to bring the water has not bring the water that they sell to people. That was how I knew that the water was just brought to that place that day. But when he came online, he said, I spent 7 days praying on this water. I spent 7 days. So, when you are buying, you know what you are buying. Many lies. I don't want to go deep into it. But what am I trying to get at? When I discovered he was lying, this is me now. A lot of people came for me. They said, walk away. Don't expose him. Now this is my point. If I did not expose him then, and eventually he scammed a lot of people in America. Unfortunately, many told me a lot of things, but they couldn't come out. They couldn't come out to face him. I don't blame them. You will see that nowadays, when you talk to me, I want evidence. Though I put some evidence online, I want evidence. People discuss with me the way we call them at night, especially American people. He will make video calls with them. He will, they would have told him what they do. He will see the pictures of their house. Hey! You will not see Koto in America. Any whites. That is not the bone of contention. When I started exposing, I didn't even really expose him, yeah? He's another snitch. Apart from being a liar, a scam, is a snitch. Everybody that I took to him, you know, when you have somebody that you think, oh, he's a prophet, he prays, it's just like people traveling to Nigeria to Pastor Jerry's church as well. You know, it's normal. Especially we that are in diaspora, we are their target. I'm not going to mention them this morning. I have 2 prominent people in Nigeria that called me then, that I introduced to. I introduced him to them. So for you to see that this is not about social media alone, I don't want to mention him. Important people. That mommy called me that day in Nigeria. Socialite gidi. Oni BJ. She man yi, she eyan to mo se ni. Amoni beni ma. And let me shock you now. If he comes out and say, "Oh, she fún mi rí," any ko bota ko wa challenge me. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń sọ pé òun good tó yẹn, kò ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi rí. That is me. I follow my instinct. I beg me. Now, that is not the bone of contention. When I got to know that, no, this is Sakamaje, a lot of reports, you know, a lot of things had happened. And every day I'm always advising him, telling him, Emma de Kashibai. Do you know what he started with? All the people I took to him, he made sure he separated all of us. You know, he will go to Dupe, he will say Dupe want to sleep with him. He will come to me. Sheyi send me a message that she wants to come to my hotel. A lot of lies. Yeah? Now that is not the bone of contention. All I have stood for with that guy, immediately I saw that something like that is happening, I called his wife. I said, why are you not always with your husband? The wife said, there was a day I was in church. His girlfriends, they nearly beat me in church. And he couldn't say anything. So the wife started going to Redeem Church. And you can imagine a Celestial pastor, the wife is going to Redeem. It was me that made that woman to come back to Celestial. Let them come out and say I'm lying. I said, no, it doesn't work like that. The day I was gonna talk to them, the woman spoke a lot to me. She cried her eyes out. And I called him. I said, if you don't want me to expose you, you have to do normal with your wife. Your wife will always be your wife, no matter what. He doesn't even go home. He has a bed in his office there. Am I communicating? Now, that is not the bone of contention. This is where the bone of contention now lies. When I saw a lot of things, it will tell people, it will come online. I want 100 people to buy 120,000 naira shaft sand. When you buy it, call me. I will pick your call and pray for you. People will buy. People will donate into their account. They will call him. He will refuse to pick the call. Do you know why he's avoiding calls? Because iṣẹ́ burúkú bí iṣẹ́ agiju, bí iṣẹ́ wòlíì tó pààyàn sí wòlíì tó sọ pé ó bá orí èèyàn ní pẹpẹ. I'm sure when they get to his altar as well, they will find something there. Am I communicating? Àwọn iṣẹ́ tó mọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn bí ètò burúkú ká pààyàn, ká rape èèyàn, ká lọ threaten yẹn. That is what he knows how to do. Am I communicating? So anyway, anybody that is close to me, you will know that I'm not a pretentious person. Immediately I saw that this guy is duping people. I avoided him. Am I communicating? Mo fà sẹ́yìn. But just because they were milking me directly and indirectly. Money on my jila kutukutu kinto jilo bed. I want 1 truck of cement. I want 5,000 pounds. Consider it done. Ni ma so. Owo aye oni kayin. Mo ma so kini kan. Whatever you are doing, avoid prophets and prophetess. Even if you want to get close to them. Shall be pastor Jerry se wa ba se wo won lórí internet yẹn. En tó bá fẹ́ lọ church wọn, pray in his church and come out. Ìgbàgbọ́ ni, gbàgbé. Ìgbàgbọ́ ló máa mú yín láradá. I learned my lesson in a big way. Immediately you get close to them and they know they can milk you. On milk me dey bi pe èmi ló tún fi àfọ̀ṣẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Mo tún lọ bá wọn source fowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn, àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi. It was Oliver Twist. Bí àwo ṣe ń bèrè. I gave them that platform. I gave them, I saw them as a family. Ó dà bí ṣe mú bàbá Mohbad in family insane. I saw them as a family. Tí àwo bá bèrè. Olórí burúkú PA ọba ẹrú tó pera ẹ̀ lọ́ba. Ìyẹn náà bèrè. Let me shock you now. For good three years that I was with him. Mi kì í ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. Ẹbí àwọn tó mọ̀ mí. Mo máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ gan. Because I don't want to. Me feel lack. Me feel lack. The 3 years I knew this man. Can I shock you all? Timber was shop. When I go into the shop that I want to buy £5 something for myself, my sister can bear me witness. This is no lies. Timber was shop. When I go into the shop that I want to buy £1 thing for myself, immediately I go inside that shop. My supporting waju. I will say this is too expensive. But immediately, let them call me, either him, his wife, or the PA. Let them call me and say, we want £5,000. While lights are lights, sumo be lie. Timba paro mo inu oṣù Ramadan ta wa ikofi ya jemi. Immediately to back pay by. I be telling one of them back pay. Consider it done. Ni ma so. Consider it done. Timba ni owo yen, if I don't have that money, I will source for it and give it to him. But thank God, I never ask. I'm always having it. I used to drive Mercedes-Benz Jeep. I wanted to change the car. So I sold that car. I kept the money because I haven't seen the car I wanted to buy. Immediately I told him, all the money went for him. They will call you. I want a lot. So that was why when he came out to disrespect Mommy Ajayi, I knew everything that transpired between her and Mommy Ajayi. Is Oliver Twist. But that is not the bone of contention. Ibi tí mo lọ lọ́sàn igangan ni pé. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ibi tí mo lọ lọ́sàn igangan ni pé. When I started exposing him, people told me to walk away. Now let me explain to you. Why am I going to walk away? Tell me. I brought millions into that church. I don't mean millions as in millions of people from all over the world. Now I got to know that he's a scammer. You want me to walk away and leave those people in there, still worshiping there. Let him continue scamming. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ́ sọ pé kí walk away náà. Ẹ̀yin ilé bàbá tẹ́ bá sọ pé òun àti BJ ló jọ náwó yẹn o. Wọ́n jọ plan ní ẹni. When I now decided to talk, do you know what this guy did? He went to every bloggers. Shebi, now you all supported this cause. He went to every bloggers. He told one of the auntie that I bought. That auntie is a very rich woman. She lives in Parkview, Ikoyi. I introduced that auntie to her. To him. He went to that auntie. He said, you better go and warn her. If you don't warn her, I have a lot of bloggers. They will finish her. Ibi tori mi ti yi niyen. Mo na fi ti Ọlọ́run bá sí. I started exposing him. This was when in COVID-19. I started exposing him. People came for me. There was no show they did not do to me. Kò sí show ton ṣe. There was no manipulation they did not do. So this Ashana's case is a piece of the iceberg. It's nothing to me. It's nothing to me. Iṣẹ́ Ashana ló kéré jù nínú iṣẹ́ tàn ṣe. Kí ni mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé gather they will gather. If their gathering is not of God, they will perish. They will perish. I exposed him. I exposed him. And I was satisfied. Let me tell you something today. Generate was already on the floor. Can I shock you? The wife that bore him a child called me. The wife called me. The lady called me in America. She said, and I quote, Sister BJ, please don't talk. This is why I hate Nigerians. They will say, don't talk. One day, when you're don't talk. Who is gonna bail the cat? I don't care to. Let me tell you, I don't care to face the consequence. But right now, my son here, my feet back when you're la. I don't know you will church here telling. Immediately you get to the no, not church here. What's the flag? Generate share one here. What's to remove access wow? What's your kidney wow? Okay. What's your kidney wow? What's ban me lori TikTok? I just can't kidding me. Generate. I got to generate. What's your TikTok? Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna go on. I'll use my second. What is my second? Can you remember? We have been banned. Don't worry. Yeah, I've been banned.